today? Y'all doing good?
Woo!
Guys, how's it feel to be back from school? How's it feel? Thumbs up,
Do we
thumbs
see
down.
some happy faces?
Give me a thumbs
down?
up if you enjoyed your first day back. All right, give me
Everyone?
thumbs down if you're like, this is the worst day in the history of days. No day worse than this day has ever
Yikes.
existed,
That is
nor
not
will
good.
ever exist.
That is not good.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry. Guess what, guys? I do have good news, though. If today was your worst day, your day's about to get better, okay? You're welcome. All right? We're going to have some fun.
Oh, yeah.
We got some peeps walking in. Real quick, here's what I want you to do, okay? Turn to someone next to you. Tell them the best part of your day. Tell them the best part of your day right now. Ready, go. Even
No
if
bad
you're walking
parts.
in. If you're just now walking in, turn to your neighbor right now. Like, stop right where you're at and tell them the best part of your day.
Hey, Logan, what was the best part of your day?
Oh, you got me.
I
Best
know.
part of my day, I think, was trying to land the water bottle flip on my foot with
Oh,
Steven.
I saw that.
That was
saw
pretty fun.
that.
We were trying to do a water bottle flip and catch it with our foot. It didn't work,
It
by
did
the
not
way.
work out well
If it
at
did,
all.
though, we would have gone viral and we would have been set. We would have been set.
We would
So,
be famous forever.
absolutely. Only if we recorded it, though. So, okay, guys, guess what? We got a fun little challenge for each other. Me and Kate. Okay, we're going to challenge each other, and I'm going to invite you guys in on this challenge, okay? Since this month we're talking about change, me and Kate have each picked a very unpopular opinion
them.
that
Three of
we truly believe, okay? So here's what's going to happen. We're going to say whatever we think is true. There's going to be a 30-second countdown. We're going to try and persuade you to believe it. And then when it's done, there's going to be a buzzer, and I want you guys to vote yes or no, okay? So if you
we are
agree
so
with that person
passionate
at the
about
end of
these
it,
topics.
you're going to cheer and go, woo, absolutely. If you think it's the dumbest thing you've ever heard, I want you to boo, okay? Now, don't boo too hard, because I might not come back next week because I
I
have
was
no
going to say,
self-esteem.
his ego might be a little bruised if you boo too hard.
No, it for sure will be, okay? If you got it, say, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not convinced. If you got it, say, oh, yeah. All right, I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you. I see you. I see you. All right, here we go. The first one, okay? Are you guys ready for this first one? I'm going to start off guns blazing, okay? Here we go.
Oh, you're gonna be
Coca-Cola
mad
is
about
better
this
than
one.
Dr. Pepper. Here's the thing, guys. Coca-Cola.
Hey, you have to let him argue.
Universally is way better than Dr. Pepper. Okay, real quick. Raise your hand if you love Dr. Pepper, okay? Dr. Pepper is, oh, shoot. I walked right into that one. Okay, well, hey, that's the point of this. Okay, let me explain myself, okay? Don't kill me just yet, okay? Dr. Pepper is way too sweet. Okay, it's way too sweet. I drink a Dr. Pepper and I want to vomit. It's just too strong. Okay, that's my time. All right, what's your guys' vote? Did I persuade you? Sounds like a yes to me. No, I'm kidding. All right, Kate, you ready? What's yours?
Okay. Mine is Snapchat is overrated.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
you got one supporter.
Okay, how many of y'all have Snapchat? How many of y'all feel like it's a chore to snap people back? It seems so exhausting. I don't have it, but every time I see one of my friends on it, it looks so exhausting. Why do you just send pictures of yourself all day? That's stupid. Have a real conversation. You know, send someone a text. Have a meaningful conversation. Why would you? No one cares about the dog filter anymore, you guys. It's overrated. It's silly.
All right, for the record, I'm going to vote absolutely. What do y'all vote?
Woo!
All right, Kate, they either like you more or you're better at this. I think both are likely, okay?
My debate skills are
All right.
awesome.
Before I say my next one, how many of you guys are in marching band? Or band of any
you're
type?
Gonna hate this one.
Okay, marching band. Okay, I think the odds are in my favor. Grayson, I'm sorry, okay?
I was gonna say I know Grayson's gonna hate
Okay,
this.
here we go. Here's my opinion, okay? Marching band is not a sport. It's not a sport, okay? Let me explain it, okay? Don't hate me. Hayden, or Grayson, I see it in your eyes, okay? Don't kill me, okay? Here's the thing. I did marching band, okay? I really did, okay? I did marching band and I did other sports, but here's the thing. In marching band, I never had to worry about if the tuba player was going to come up from behind and tackle me and break my Achilles or something, okay? So because of that, now maybe, and if that's true for you, you are in the wrong band. Oh, man. Wow, I think I talk way too much. All right.
I agree.
Yes, no?
Woo!
All right, Grayson, I persuaded.
I agree with him
yes,
on that
no?
one.
You not with me? Okay. All right, Kate, go for it.
Okay, so if you don't have money to tip, don't eat out. Those poor waiters are working so hard
Yes.
for you. They're, you know, working, getting you your drinks, getting you your food, and then you don't tip. You know how much waiters get paid? Not very much. So you need
true.
to you need to tip. You need to tip. That's just a kindness out of your heart. It's expected when you go out to eat. So if you don't have the money to tip, don't go out. Go to like Chick-fil-A or something.
Chick-fil-A.
So,
Love Chick-fil-A.
I just think it's silly. I've heard so many people just not want to tip. That's pointless. I mean, those people.
Bam. All right. Yes. No. All right. Good.
More
for the
people's
record,
hands should
for
be
the
up.
record, I mean no offense. Actually, I mean offense. If you go out to eat and you do not tip, you are a psychopath. Okay. You need to tip those people. Okay. They work hard. I don't care if they didn't fill up your water. Okay. I don't care if
They're
the
spending
service.
so much attention on you.
It's true. It's true. Guys, I've been to some restaurants that have treated me very poorly, and I have still tipped. Just for the record. Okay. Here's my last one. Raise your hand just so I know what kind of territory I'm walking into. Raise your hand if you're a video gamer. Okay? Raise your hand. Keep it up if you play Fortnite. Or some variation of it.
Put it up.
Okay. All right. I might be walking into some good round. Okay. Here's my opinion. Fortnite's overrated. Very much so. Very much so.
Amen, brother.
Yes! Thank you. That's it. I don't have to say any more. Sounds like
He
you
doesn't
guys
have to
agree.
argue. You guys. Oh.
Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm just gonna end on that. Oh, all right. I'll be
Okay.
here next week, guys. I feel good after that one. I'll be
I
here.
know,
I'm not
I
going
know.
anywhere.
Okay.
All right,
this is-
Kate. Last one. Round
This
us out.
is my last one. So I'm gonna get some hate for this one. I can just tell. How many of you guys love Chick-fil-A?
I love it.
It's overrated. It's overrated. What's so special about it? What's so special about it?
We got
Cane.
some issues.
You have cane sauce. Why would you not get cane sauce? The chicken nuggets. What's so special
Nope.
about them? You get the weird crusty pieces on like most of them, and they aren't even good. I have to rip them off. The fries end up being like the potato skin ones half the time. I
What?
still
Katie,
eat it.
no. My own
Katie,
wife has turned
Katie,
against me.
Yes.
No.
No. It's.
No. Okay, let's hear the vote. All right. I'm pretty sure in the Bible it says you have to like Chick-fil-A to be saved.
I mean,
I'm not sure.
I ate it on the
I'm
way
not
to work
positive.
today, but I still think it's overrated.
Oh, my word. Hey, guys, by the way, if you don't know this, okay, before we go, we're about to do it. Next week, how many of y'all know it's next week? Okay, if you don't, that's okay. Next week is Hype Night, guys. We're going to do a color war. We're going to be outside next week. It's going to be wheels off. Make sure you're there. I'm getting ahead of it. We got a video. I just wanted to tell you guys because I like you guys, and I want to tell you in person, okay? So next week, make sure you come in some clothes that you can just absolutely trash because it's going to be awesome. You're going to be a walking rainbow. It's going to be so much fun.
I'm pretty
If
excited.
you've ever wanted to be a rainbow, come next week. Your
I'm
dreams will
planning
come true.
on decorating Logan in colors next week.
You should go for it. So,
Everyone
all right,
should.
guys, go ahead real quick. Check out this video.
So, why did a scarecrow win an award?
Why?
He was the best in his field. Get it? Field?
Welcome to Blonde Roast.
Welcome to Blonde Roast, you guys.
I got a joke.
Okay, let's hear it.
What do preteen ducks hate the most?
What?
Voice quacks.
Oh, man. Voice quacks do suck.
Oh man,
Okay.
hate them.
So we have our first announcement, main event. Green Team won, and so they get free registration for the main event Hype Night on September 1st. But don't worry, everyone else, you still get to go to main event. You just have to pay $20. Everyone needs to register. Green Team, you should have gotten a code giving you a promo code that you can enter so you get free registration. If you didn't, reach out to us, let us know you're on Green Team, and we'll take care of that for you. Make sure to register at metchurch.com. Limited spaces are available, so go ahead and do that.
Okay. So, I got a question. For all you mind readers out there.
What's your question, Colby? I'm scared of this one.
They read it in my mind, yeah. Okay, well.
That's what I wasn't even looking at you, so I couldn't see.
No, I was, they got it. So
Yeah, y'all got it.
Just DM me with your answer. Mind Games is our new series coming up. I'm super excited about it. We got a licensed counselor to come in. We're talking all things mental health. I'm really excited about this.
I'm so excited to see what God does in this series.
I'm
It's
so
gonna be so awesome. Okay. What dog can jump higher than a skyscraper?
What kind of dog?
Any dog. Skyscrapers can't jump. Chloe likes it. You guys better be laughing.
I like, oh golly Moses, yeah, it was good.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. So we also have our Hype Night coming up on August 25th. We are going to have a color war. We're going to have worship. We're going to have an awesome message. I am so excited for this. You guys are going to make sure to bring your friends and clothes that you can like trash, like a white t-shirt or something, you know, color war attire. Make sure to bring that so you aren't getting all your
You
nice
guys have
fluffy
it,
clothes.
you know,
Yeah.
it's just in the back of your closet.
Yeah. Get
You
your
just-
color war suit out.
Everybody has a white shirt that they're ready to ruin at any given moment.
I know I have like 3, so I'm super ready. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. Bring your friends and let's start the school year off with a bang.
Okay, I'm about to help you guys out, okay? So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What do you do when a blonde throws a hand grenade at you? You pull the pin and just throw it back. Bang. That's it.
She really went with the theme. That was a good segue.
Yeah.
I liked that. It
I
was a
had
great
that
segue.
one and then I read it and I was like,
Perfect. It's
perfect. It's a little
It really
violent,
fits
but
in.
it's just a
know,
joke.
A little violence number.
Laugh. So high school services on September 12th. It's on a Sunday at 5 p.m. And it's gonna be only high schoolers, only. Sorry, middle school. But I'm really excited.
I'm so excited. Me and Colby are gonna be there.
We're gonna be there, so we're gonna party it up.
Oh yeah,
We
there's gonna be
always
some
do.
worship. There's gonna be a high
yes.
school message.
A really special one. So
Oh, yeah.
I am super happy, excited.
Okay, I'm gonna end this off with a
Yes,
joke.
please.
Why is it so hard for volunteers to understand things?
What?
They make no sense. I said that wrong. It's why is it so hard to understand? Y'all get the gist. You guys get the gist.
I understood and I felt it.
Same.
Why don't y'all stand up? Come and worship with us. Come on. Y'all sing with me. Come on, this passion. This passion deep within my soul. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I won't hold it back no more. I'm giving all. I'm giving all. Because you've been so good. You gave up your life for me. I praise you like I should. I give you all of me. Come on, just give them every part of you right now. I give you all of me. Right here, right now, it's a choice. I give you all of me. Don't miss out on this moment. I give you all of me. Y'all ready to work? Hey, I give you all of me. Come on, you have it. My passion, my praises, always. I give you my passion and my praises. Man, who's got some joy? Who's excited to be here tonight? Nice. We got a new song we're singing today, and it's all about realizing that there is joy in the house of the Lord. So here's what I need us to do. Can we just get our hands together? Let's do this. Ready here? 1, 2, 3. That's it. All right, follow along. We worship the God who was. We worship the God who is. We worship the God who evermore will be. We hope in the prison doors. He parted the raging sea. My God, He holds the victory. Come on, there's joy. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. We won't be quiet. We'll shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place, and we won't be quiet. And we'll shout out your praise. Oh, we sing to the God who heals. We sing to the God who saves. We sing to the God who always makes a way. 'Cause He hung up on that cross, then He rose up from that grave. My God, still rolling stones away. There's joy, hey. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. No, we'll shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God, He's surely in this place. We won't be quiet. We'll shout out your praise. Come on, we were the beggars. Now we're royalty. And we were the prisoners. Now we're running free. We are forgiven, accepted, redeemed by His grace. Let the house of the Lord sing praise. Let me hear you praise. We were the beggars, and now we're royalty. We were the prisoners, now we're running free. We are forgiven, accepted, redeemed by His grace. Let the house of the Lord sing praise. Hey, there's joy in the house of the
Someone's excited. Someone's excited. Raise your hand if you've had a good day today. Well, good. Raise your hand. This is a genuine question. Raise your hand if you've had to tackle something today that spooked you out a little bit. That was difficult. You were kind of afraid of, nervous, anxious about. Raise your hand if you'd be honest and say maybe you've had some not so heavenly thoughts today. Maybe some difficult ones. Yep. For the record, I'd raise my hand on both of those. See, here's the thing, guys. The song we're about to sing speaks to that directly, and so that's why I want to bring that up. I know with it being many of y'all's first day of school, or for the rest of y'all, you have just started school, man, there's a lot of thoughts, there's a lot of emotions going on. And I just want today to remind you of a very special, a very important hope that we have, and that is the hope of Jesus. See, the song we're about to sing reminds me of one of my absolute favorite things, and that is this. That Jesus silences our fears, that Jesus walks right into the darkness, our dark thoughts, all those things, and he can get us through it. And so guys, with that in mind, let's think about that as we sing this next song.
Bring it all to peace. The storm surrounding me, let it break. At your name still, call the sea to still, the rage in me to still, every wave. At your name, Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, breathe. Call these bones to live. Call these lungs giving us the opportunity to just walk through these doors and worship you freely and know you freely. I want to pray for all of the students in this room that you will just have your hand on them this week, that they will have open minds and open hearts to the message. I want to pray for everything going on in the world and that you will just have your hand in it and that you will let people know that you're near, and people know that they're loved and that you hear them. I pray that we have a good rest of the week. In your name I pray. Amen. You guys can be seated.
Life can be unpredictable, full of change. Some good, some not so good, and some complicated. But one thing is constant. One thing never changes.
How's it going, guys? What a dramatic intro. Side note, for the record, I don't know if it's just me, but the last song we just did, woo, hit the spot. I'm in a good mood. Well, thanks, guys. I need 3 volunteers, okay? Now, here's the thing. You guys are very eager, and I applaud you. But you have absolutely no idea what chaos you're about to walk into. That's okay. So I need people who are very brave, very courageous. Okay? You want to do it right back there. You're behind you. Yep, right there, right there. Yep, come on up. Yep. Right there, come on up. Yep. Grace and Cameron, rock, paper, scissors for it right now. Ready, go. Nope, 1 out of 1. Don't you pull that on me. All right, Cameron, you're up. Okay, come on up here, you guys. Okay, here's what I need you to do. Boy, I'm short. Okay, without running into anything, okay, blindfold yourself, okay? Without running, so in other words, stay in place, okay? Don't try and pull off a marathon, okay? Roll that up a little bit and then blindfold yourself. Actually, give that to Cameron, it matches him. Sorry, I just had to, okay? It makes my heart happy. Okay, we're going to play a game called What's in the Box. I love this game. Guys, this game isn't rocket science, okay? I'm going to put something in the box. They are going to be blindfolded, and they are going to have to put their hand in and see if they can guess what it is. There may or, well, hold on. Let me make sure they're actually blindfolded. Are you actually blindfolded? Are you sure? Yeah, they're blindfolded. That's always how I check. Okay. There may or may not be live animals. But I'm going to be really, really creative and just do crazy stuff, okay? Here we go. This thing's way heavier than I thought. Okay. Shh. Crowd, you guys can react however you want. But whatever you do, don't say it. Whatever you do, don't say it. Okay? All right, who's my next participant? Okay, who wants to go first? Who's first? All right, Cameron, follow me. Follow me. Okay. Don't put your hand in yet. But here's the hole, okay? Don't put your hand in yet. Don't you be cheating, okay? Don't you be cheating. Okay. I don't even know. Only 20% of these bite, okay? So, I'm good. Okay, sue away, Cameron. All right, here we go. Cameron, put your hand in, see if you can figure it out. Right there. Yep, go. Okay. What is it? Is it?
It's like foam.
Sort of.
Am I supposed to guess what this is?
Yeah, that's kind of the point of the game.
Oh, my bad. Like right now?
Yeah. Like, we might be here a while if you don't start guessing.
I'm gonna say like.
Yeah, it's a wig. Congratulations, Cameron. Everyone give Cameron a round of applause, okay? Cameron, step this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, since you're closest, you're up next. Here we go, here we go. All right, stand right here, stand right here. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, don't go there. No, I'm kidding. You're totally fine. Okay, give me your hand. Okay, I walked right into that one. Okay. Here's the hole. Okay, don't put your hand in yet. Just there it is. Keep your finger on it or something, just so you know. Okay. Here's our next one. Here, camera, zoom in on that. Zoom in on that. Yeah. All of these are illegal substances, I promise. Okay, here we go. Ready? Go. Maybe.
If it bites me, I'm leaving.
All right, bet. Don't dump it. Please don't dump it. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you're right. It is some type of food. Don't shout it out loud. What do you think it is? Powder. You're kind of close. What kind of powder? Baking powder. Ooh, close. It is sugar, believe it or not. Powdered sugar. Congratulations. There you go. Okay, take your hand out. Give him a round of applause. He did good. Nope, not a chance. Okay, step back, step back. All right, Faith, here we go. Follow, yep, right here. Okay, stop. There's the hole. Don't put your hand in yet. Okay, this one is nuts. I need you around more often. Okay, Faith, put your hand in. Yeah, you were fearless. Yeah, a rock. Congratulations, Faith, you got it. Okay, here, give it to me. I guess you don't know where I am. Follow the sound of my voice. Okay. We got three more, okay? So each of you get to go one more time. So Faith, just step right there. I guess I'm waiting for you guys to figure it out, but you don't know where you are, okay? Cameron, right here. Okay, this is a fun one. Okay, freeze, hole, right there. Don't go yet. You're a little overzealous. Okay. Shh. Don't say it. This one is disgusting. I just want you to know that, Cameron. Genuinely disgusting. So, Cameron, my one word would be just don't throw up, okay? Ready, go. Yeah, it's Jell-O. Good job, Cameron. I realized I should have given you guys a napkin, so just lick your fingers or something. I don't know. All right, really? Well, that's very unfortunate. I couldn't tell you. All right, step forward. Okay, here we go. Actually, you know what? Faith, I'm going to have you go. I'm going to change up the order. Okay, Faith, go. Okay, here we go. Yep. Freeze. Hand right there. Okay, don't go yet. Jell-O's still in there. You don't want Jell-O on your fingers like Cameron. You look ridiculous. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. This is the next one. Woo! Okay, whoa. Not yet. It's not even there. Okay, ready, go. Oh, it's in there all right, Faith. You just Yeah, it's a puppet. What animal? Take a guess. It was an elephant. Okay. Faith, step right over here. Yep. Okay. Faith, Cameron, take your blindfolds off. All right. You're the last victim, participant. Okay, here we go. Step right here, okay? You'll see in 1 second. Okay, step right here. Okay. Put your hand right here. This is the big one, okay? Right here, okay? Oh. All right, ready? Go. Do it. Come on, do it. Come on, do it. Come on, do it. See if you can figure it out. It's not that bad, I promise. Come on. Well, all right, just go for it. Whole hand, go. Go for it. I moved it, it's okay. I moved it. Go. I moved it back. It's not going to bite. Go. You're good. Go. See if you can find it.
Find it.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's not. Go, go, go. Come on, come on.
Nah, bro. Why you gotta do
Okay, come on. A little further, a little further. A little further.
I swear.
Pleased to meet you. It's my hand. It's my hand. You can take your blindfold off. Woo! Oh, give our participants a round of applause. You guys can have a seat. Woo! Oh, good job, man. Good job. Oh, my word. On a scale of 1 to 10, how scared were you guys? By the way, bravo, crowd, for reacting like that. I'm proud of you guys. I'm more proud of you than them. No, I'm kidding. But that was pretty good. So whether you know it or not, although I'm willing to bet by your reaction you do, we just tapped into a pretty basic human emotion, and that is the emotion of fear, right? Especially with this being the first day of school for many of you guys. Man, there's definitely some scary stuff. I remember the first day of school was always a pretty intimidating time for me. And really, when it comes down to it, guys, there's a lot of things we're scared of, right? Like we had the box, putting your hand in. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of the unknown. You have no idea whether or not it's going to be Pastor Logan's hand just messing with you, or Jell-O or whatever, right? You don't know. In fact, actually, fun fact, if you were to boil, like if you kind of take anxiety and just really boil it down to its bare bones, that's kind of what a lot of people define anxiety as, simply as the fear of the unknown. We're afraid of a lot of things. Sometimes we're afraid of failure. We're afraid that we don't want to give that presentation in class because what if we say something stupid? We don't want to try out for the football team because what if we don't make it? We don't want to try out for the lead role because what if we get told we're a bad singer? All those things, right? We're afraid of failure. Another thing that we're often afraid of is rejection. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm very familiar with this one. Not because I got to reject people. I was on the receiving end. In fact, you may or may not know this. So my wife, Katie, we've been married now for 5 years. And before we started dating, I asked her out 5 times, okay? Now, keep in mind, it was not 5 times in like a week. And it wasn't 5 times in like a month. It was 5 times over the course of, not making this up, 5 years. Okay? I got rejected so many times. Yes, it was but she was homeschooled too. You'd think that wouldn't count, right? No, I got rejected. Yeah, it was the bowl cut, the chili bowl. Oof, that was rough. That was rough. And here's the funny thing, guys. Okay, so like, okay, I'm picking on her right now. She really is great. But here's the thing, guys. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Katie was the girl at our church. I was like, ooh, she's way out of my league. There's no way. So I was like, well, I'm gonna keep trying at least and see what happens. It was pretty undisputed answer. No. I remember there was one time where she looked at me and she goes, Logan, I'd totally marry you. I just can't date you. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with that? That doesn't help at all. There was one time. This was 2 years before we started dating, okay? So we were close. This time, like, because we were best friends. Even though we weren't dating, we were best friends, okay? So we were hanging out, and then she had just broken up with this guy a few months ago, and I was like, okay, now's my chance. We're talking. Things are going good. And I'm like, okay, I think this might be it. And then this new guy shows up to the youth group. And guys, I'm going to be brutally honest, this man was gorgeous. He really was. Like, he walks in, and you're just like, I know what's going to happen. I don't stand a chance. Thankfully, he was a jerk. So a few years later, they broke up, and then I was able to swoop in. So anyway, I say all that, guys, because let's be honest, right? We are definitely afraid of different things, afraid of rejection. Man, there's a bunch of things that we're afraid of. And if we're not careful, fear is going to rob us of things in our life. It's going to rob us. It's going to hinder us. It's going to limit us. But what if there was a way to get through it? What if there was a way to thrive and accomplish something even though we are afraid? And I'm here to tell you that there is a way. And so in order to do that, I'm going to share with you a story. If you were here last week, you know we kind of introduced talking about the Israelites. The Israelites are God's chosen people, right? So the Israelites, this is eventually the nation that Jesus would be born from. They were God's chosen people, and man, they've got a wild, crazy story, okay? They're kind of in this constant flux of being free and then getting taken over by another nation or group of people that's bigger than them. And so at one point in the book of Genesis, you read about this massive famine that hits. And so Israel goes to Egypt to kind of be saved from that. So Egypt takes them in, but then Israel gets bigger. Egyptians become afraid of them, enslave them. God sends Moses, leads them out of Egypt, and now they're in a wilderness, okay? They've left slavery, but they're stuck in the wilderness, and God is leading them to what's called the Promised Land. So as they arrive at the gates of this Promised Land, they send in 12 spies. And I want to read to you the report of these spies. Numbers chapter 13. Numbers, what a riveting book. It actually is pretty fun. Starting in verse 27. We went into the land to which you sent us, and it does flow with milk and honey. Here is its fruits. So the first thing they're saying is, hey, God promised us this incredible land. It's amazing. God says it's better than anything we could possibly imagine. He's right. This place is the bomb. This place is incredible. Flowing with milk and honey is basically a fancy way of saying it's got everything you could possibly need. But in verse 28, they say this, but the people who live there are powerful, and the cities are fortified and very large. And if you read about it in the King James Version, they basically say, we looked at the people and we were like grasshoppers to them. Now, guys, you got to be pretty small, or that thing's got to be pretty big for you to look at him and be like, I feel like a bug. Now, for me, that's just another day. I'm a pretty small fella. But I would imagine that that's how these people felt as they show up and they're like, oh my word, these places are huge. Man, there's absolutely no way that we can make it in. There's no way. But there's two spies, Joshua and Caleb, that give a different report. Check it out. It's in chapter 14. The land we passed through and explored is exceedingly good. If the Lord is pleased with us, he will lead us into that land, a land flowing with milk and honey, and will give it to us. Only do not rebel against the Lord, and do not be afraid of the people of the land, because we will devour them. Their protection is gone, but the Lord is with us. Do not be afraid of them. So here's what's happening. The Israelites have a decision. Do they go into this land? Do they make this change of living in the wilderness and change their life and go into the promised land and trust that God's going to take care of them? Or do they let the fear of that change keep them where they are at? 2 people said, let's go for it. 10 people said, forget about it. They actually said, forget about it. And they left, and they actually ended up roaming the wilderness for 40 years. And here's what's actually really cool, okay? If you go forward to Joshua, Joshua was one of those spies who said, yeah, we can totally do it. Well, Joshua actually ends up taking charge after Moses, and he does lead them into the promised land. And when he does that, it's really, really cool what God tells him. It's in Joshua 1:9, it says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Here's the interesting thing, okay? Because this puzzled me for a little bit. Were the Israelites scared to go into the promised land? Absolutely. Why wouldn't they be? It's terrifying, okay? Back in those days, you don't just walk into countries, right? You fight. It's kill or be killed. It's very scary. And so if you think you're at a major disadvantage, it could legitimately almost be tactical suicide to go in. That's scary. But then you see God leading Joshua, and he says, hey, whatever, don't be afraid. So does that mean that fear, being afraid, does that mean it's a sin? Does that mean we're disobeying God when we're afraid? Let me read one other verse to you and then explain. 2 Timothy 1:7 says this. It says, for God does not give you a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. Personally, I don't necessarily think that fear itself means we're not obeying God, means we're not trusting God. I don't think feeling afraid is that. The spirit of fear is. In other words, when we mull on that thought, when we think about that thought, when we let fear in, it will infect and affect us. When we dwell on those thoughts, those fearful thoughts. 2 people didn't let fear rule their life, and they said, let's go for it. But 10, the majority of people, never get past that. You want to know a really wild scientific fact? The, the neural pathway in your brain that gives you the two emotions basically of courage and fear, they take the same path. Here's what that means, and here's why that's so interesting. You can't be both. You can't be both at the same time. Your brain literally will not let you. So what does that mean? That means you have to choose courage. When you choose to be courageous, that emotion of fear will dwindle. It will soften, maybe even begin to go away. And it might take some time, but there is literal scientific, physical evidence about this spiritual truth. And so what I want to remind you and want you to remember today is this: you can have courage even if. Even if. Many of you might be thinking of a change right now that you need to make in your life. I want to challenge you that you can have courage even if. Let's pray. Dear God, man, I know that every single person in this room, I know that there's unique things to their life. We know that there are things, changes coming their way that they might be genuinely very, very nervous and very, very afraid about. God, if that's them, I pray that you help them to choose courage. We know that if we choose to trust you, we choose to lean on you, that there is a path forward, there's a path through this, that we can be courageous despite that. And so, God, I just pray for all of us. I pray as we go to our life groups that you give us the boldness to talk about those situations, to be open with those situations, and to hopefully be encouraged to choose courage. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Okay, real quick, we're going to do something a little different, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. 6th and 7th, although basically now you're 7th and 8th. Woohoo, congratulations. I'm going to dismiss you guys, but I'm going to dismiss you to somewhere different, okay? You're going to go to the youth room right back there, okay? We've got some special treats for you guys, so enjoy that. That one's on me, okay? So if you guys want to stand on up and you guys want to go. All of you fellas that are left, fellas, and I don't know what the feminine is, a fella. Felalelas, falalalalalalalas. Ladies, fellas, ladies, we'll roll with that. If you are in high school and you're still here, I want to invite you, if you would, stand up, come on up to the front. We're going to do a song, another song of worship. But before we get there, I do have just a couple more things I want to share with you guys. You guys can come on in, fill it on out. Hi, Caitlin. Come on in. There you go. Yeah, I'll just give some more room. You guys can go on this side of the room, too, now. They're gone. I promise. They're not going to rub off on you. Come on up. All righty. All right, I think that's everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna add on basically a part 2 to this sermon, really quick. Okay, and the reason why I wanted to do it just you guys is because obviously there is some difference between high school and middle school, and really I just wanted the moment just to talk to you guys as high school. I know for a lot of you guys it's kind of your first time in high school. For a lot of you guys in particular, especially when I'm talking about changing certain things, I think it has unique context for you guys, and so I just wanted to take a moment and talk to just you guys. And so my first question is this, and we're going to do a song here in a moment, but before we get there, my first question is this, is what do you need to change? Now, I say that and bring that up, and guys, I am confident that something comes to mind for you, okay? I'm very confident that something that you need to change, whether that be a relationship, maybe you're in a relationship, don't look at them if they're here, no, I'm kidding. Maybe you're in a relationship that's not good, that's not healthy, that can be a friendship, that can be a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Are you in a relationship that's not healthy? Maybe you just have an attitude of defeat, and you feel like you're constantly like that. Maybe that's what God's challenging you to change. Maybe it's a behavior. And if it's a behavior, I would challenge you that there's probably something beneath that behavior that needs to change. Maybe it's an addiction, something you do over and over and over again that you hate, but for some reason can't seem to get out of. Been there, done that. I think we all have in some respect. Think right now of what you need to change. Then here's my second question. What just scared you when you thought about that change? You see, I'm willing to bet that as soon as you thought of, yes, I know that I need to change this. As soon as you do it, your stomach tightens up, your brain goes, no, we're not going to do that. We're okay. It's actually not that bad. All these thoughts rush in. But if you can cipher through that and you can find the one fear, the giant that stands up in front of you and says, no, don't do that, identify what that is. You can't defeat what you don't define. Tell yourself right now what that fear is. Are you afraid of being alone? Is that, and guys, I'm not trying to patronize. I'm not trying to point at you and say, you need to do this. I'm just being brutally honest. I'm sharing with you things that have helped me through my life. And I want the same freedom that God has given to me to be felt in your life. And I want it so badly for you. And it is there. So identify, what is that giant? What is that fear that stepped up and is standing in the way? Are you afraid of being alone? Are you afraid that people are going to reject you? Are you afraid of all these different things? What is that fear? And then once you do that, guys, there's one other thing. I want you to bring that fear to God. Now, you may have heard me say, boy, that sounds very, very simple. That's because it is. The Bible's a pretty simple book, guys. But just because it's simple does not mean it's powerful. Here's the thing, guys. Just like the Israelites had a way better life on the other side of their fear, you do too. Whatever that change is, that you know you just need to have courage and you need to have grit and you need to power through it and you need to trust God and you need to lean on those around you, but you know it's going to be hard, and so because of that, you want to back down. There is a better life on the other side. I promise. I promise. If you don't want to break up with that person because you are terrified or you hate the feeling of being alone because you feel like you're by yourself, I can promise you that feeling of being alone, even though it's not true because you've got someone, you've got me, you've got God, you've got people, that feeling, I promise, it's not as bad as what you're putting yourself through right now. Maybe you're here and you struggled with pornography for years and you've just put that off and you said, you know what? There's no way I can change that. I'm here to tell you there is a better life on the other side. And so I'm here to beg, to plead with you to have the courage to give that to God. And whatever that fear, that giant is that's fighting, telling you to stay, I want you to give that to God. And here's how we're going to do that, guys. We're just going to sing. We're going to sing the song, and it's a great song. It really is. And it just reminds me of the peace that I have in Jesus, that you have in Jesus. And so, guys, I want to challenge you as we sing this song, man, just talk to God, you and him. Don't worry about the people around. Just don't, okay? Your freedom, your better life on the other side is too good for you to let someone else take that from you. Don't worry about what other people are doing, okay? I don't care what they're doing. This is between you and God. Take this moment to talk to God. And just be honest. God, I know this is a change I've got to make, but I can't do it. I need help. And I promise right now that I will have the courage to do whatever it takes. Because, guys, there's a better life. And here's the crazy thing. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk. It's just a fact. Most of you right now won't do this. Here's how I know. Look at the Bible story. Of the 12, 2 did. 10 didn't. Now, those 10 eventually made it to the promised land. But those 2 were ready to go. It's because it's hard. It really is, guys. But I promise you there is a better life on the other side. Don't settle for a shell of a good life. Don't settle for a life that's okay. Why? Because Jesus offers us a life that is so much better. So much better. So much better. It just takes us having the courage to make some hard changes. Jesus isn't about behavior. He's about a better life for you. He's about freedom. So with that being said, guys, I want you to take these next few moments, spend them with God, be genuine, be honest, and let's sing.
I don't wanna be afraid every time I face the waves. I don't wanna be afraid. I don't wanna be afraid. I don't wanna feel the storm just because I hear the roar. I don't wanna feel the storm. I don't wanna feel the storm. Peace, be still, say the word, and I will set my feet upon the sea till I'm dancing in the deep. Oh, peace, be still, you are here, so it is well. Even when my eyes can't see, I will trust the voice that speaks. I'm not gonna be afraid, 'cause these waves are only waves. I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm not gonna feel the storm. You are greater than its roar. I'm not gonna feel the storm. Oh, I'm not gonna fear it. Oh, yeah. Please be still, say the word, and I will set my feet upon the sea till
real quick before I pray, I don't know, had a thought kind of occur in my mind. Man, if you're here and maybe the change that's been put on your heart is that you need to step up and lead your peers, I'm willing to bet that that's true for some of you. And I just want to real quick lay that out. I know it's kind of a random turn from where I was going, but I'm serious. I think some of you right now have kind of been feeling that stirring in your heart for a little while that, hey, it's time for me to step up and lead my peers, and for one reason or another, whether that be fear of rejection, whether that be for whatever, you haven't. That change is for you to step up, lead your peers at school, lead here, lead other people, because God has given you the gift of influence. Man, if that's you, I want to challenge you to take that step and to do it. It starts here way before it gets anywhere else. And so if that's you, man, I just want to encourage you that's not by chance, that's not random. That is very much so God stirring inside of you. So with that in mind, guys, here real quick, before we go to life groups, let's bow our heads and let's pray. Dear God, man, I am so thankful for every single person in this room. No one's here by accident. Every single person in this room you have here for a reason. God, I just pray that right now you begin to work in the lives of everyone here. I pray that you help bring to our minds the change that we have got to make, because we've all got them. God, we know that above all else, that the change really at its core, it's not up to us, it's not our call, it's our decision for sure. But you're the one who makes the change happen. We've got to lean on you. It's when we press into you more and more, that is when the true change begins. And so, God, I just pray that you help us to do that. I pray for these life groups as we go. I pray that even if we don't necessarily know everyone in the group well, I pray that you give us the boldness to talk and just be honest. Talk about life, to get a little bit beyond that surface, have a conversation that matters. God, once again, man, I'm so grateful for everyone here, man. We're so grateful for this beautiful life you've blessed us with. Even though it's not easy, man, it is a blessing. We're so thankful. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.